Hey everybody, Cal here. So I know it has been a really long time since I've made any content, um, and I apologize for that. But sadly, YouTube is not like a full time thing for me. Mainly because my interest in card games seems to be shifting a lot lately. Hopefully, once the Magic the Gathering digital game comes out, that won't happen because Magic the Gathering is very nice. But the collapse of Duelist really kind of left me in a weird spot, and I keep jumping between Hearthstone and Legends. I definitely like Legends a lot more than Hearthstone, but I was making videos on it because even though I don't do full time, I keep thinking that the Hearthstone will do better. But I don't know. But Hearthstone itself it keeps going into like a roller coaster of like everyone's like, okay, this is pretty good, and then something happens, everyone gets mad, and the community gets an uproar, and then they're like, okay, it looks like it's good again, and then, well, Legends doesn't happen too much. I feel like the community is a lot more mature, and I really like the game, so I decided I'm just gonna make Legends content again. It's been a really long time. I've been watching the Justin Larson. One of my biggest regrets is actually never doing the show match with him back when we were doing the beta and just sticking with this game, and that sucks. That sucks a whole lot. But I'm back. I'm going to play it some more. Today's deck is, I don't know how to feel about it. It's doing really good, but here's the thing. So, highest I ever got was like number 46 in Legend. I don't actually remember what the rank is called. I wasn't there for like super long, but that is where I've peaked. I still love playing Ramp Scout, and I've been playing this like Dragon deck. And then I made a control mage that has 60 cards in it, just literally for lols. But ramp has still been my main thing. I tried doing like a warrior ramp thing with like Night Talon Lords and and like unyielding rage and stuff, but it wasn't doing it for me. And literally just as like a way to calm myself down, I was like, I'm just gonna play a deck purely for fun and not trying to make it good. I mean, I'm gonna put a bunch of cards I like, and I'm gonna try to make it as competitive as possible. But I'm not gonna make it as competitive as possible. If it makes any sense. You can tell by the 3, 4s, and 5s and 7s being like totally dominant over the 1s and 2s. But here's the thing, right? I have no idea why, but all my other decks that I purposely designed to be as strong as possible were stuck in rank 5 this season. And then I made this one as greedy as possible, just purely for fun. And it's already in 3. I don't know why. I did recently lose a match and drop down to the snake, but its win rate isn't bad. Having the mana ring does help, but for some reason I don't know. It's just doing okay. So I thought for fun, I would go ahead and play this. Kira's currently busy. I need to kill some time. I've been wanting to make a video, so I thought I'd play this deck a couple times and just see what happens. Foul boyon. What? Fo-o-bo-yo. I don't know. Fo-o-bo-yo. No idea. Well, this is a good start. 2, 3. Sure.
Greetings.
And the deck provides. I will say the Thieves Guild Shadowfoot, I originally ran in like a Thiefy Mage just for fun. I didn't realize that in the end it was actually going to be a pretty damn good card. Especially good for dodging runes. Now, Archers are our worst matchup because they have so much lethal, and we are relying on some big stuff. I think here, as much as I don't want to just play him down vanilla, I think I will just to get a presence on the board. What I mean by that is, since they have the Archer's Gambit to like shift things around and shoot for damage and Quicksilver Crossbow, they often end up slowly outrunning me, or overrunning me, because I just can't,
Too late for you.
I just struggle with my big shit dying to lethal.
So many purses.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a good one at least. Any low mana guards I can get against Archer, I will take. He is going to get the free mana off of the Slayer, but you know.
If I fall,
Oh gosh, really? Okay. So he's gonna get 2 mana off the Slayer. No, he's not. Thank you, deck.
Khajiit is having a good night.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
It seems a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down again.
We must protect the Night Mother.
That's actually fine at this point in time. If anything, that hurts him more than it hurts me, you know? Preserver of the Root, I don't want to play down here just for it to die. So I guess I will... I also don't want to attack him.
let none
As
defile
long
our
as I
temple.
draw breath.
I meant I don't want to attack Phobo, or whatever. I'm just calling Phobo. I didn't want to attack him.
Let's see your fighting stance. Let's
Charge.
make the
Oh,
ancestors proud.
No one
pretty cool
gets
card.
through.
Alright, well, damn. I don't want to Javelin this guy. Most items he equips, even if he gains health, I'm sure the Preserver of the Root will still probably be able to kill him. The thing that sucks is if he is able to get like a +3/+3 item or something, kill the Preserver of the Root with 1 health, and then we're forced to Javelin it. But I don't want to just Javelin this for no reason.
I will protect.
If only this is our 7th mana turn, and we could play Khajiit Highwayman over here, By the way, it would be great. I probably would have played the Khajiit Highwayman over here just so we wouldn't get the free trade. Prophecy? Alright,
Let none
I'll take it.
defile our temple.
7 mana. What's he gonna unsummon? Luckily, no matter which one he unsummons, it's great for us. Yeah, that makes sense. Unless he doesn't want this to trade in. So we'll take
I
this.
shall end their blasphemy.
Then I'll go ahead and just do this again.
Protect the
There
hill.
is a toll for this road.
Also, this Archer deck, I always seem to slowly fall behind in card draw against him. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on. And silence? Jeez. No prophecy there. 8 mana. They have breakthrough. We can Javelin. I don't want to hit face, of course. Sadly, we can't Javelin Preserver, and the Dark Guardian's just going to die. We could play Skeletal, but it gets ran over, and then we get hit for 8 again. Well, we'll get hit for 10 total. If we Javelin, we get hit for 7. Alright. This is a pretty weak play. The question is, do I hit here and go for the card draw? I don't think so. Because I don't have any mana to take to get use over the card draw if he hits a Prophecy. So I won't be able to respond to the Prophecy.
What have we here?
We would have got a Thieves Guild, so it wouldn't have mattered, but regardless. Okay, we take 2, that's
Just give
fine.
me a name.
All I need to
We'll
do,
see how they like someone who fights back.
all we need to do is get far enough in to...
I am sworn to protect you.
Yes, I should block these. The reason why I double played over here was to deal with the giant, but actually Lydia should be over here. That was a mistake. Yes, she blocks both lanes, but even if Lydia gets cleared, you know what I mean?
My scale.
'Cause, like, I feel like this is the trade he wants. That's the trade? Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. So for hits, gets the free mana. We have a Manticore next turn to respond to anything he might get. So we could definitely start coming back here. Plus through and breakthrough.
It's nothing personal.
He went face.
If I fall,
Huh.
the hist will be.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
I think we're actually going to be fine here.
By Bach.
So, what are our options? Trade here, Shadowfen, play Preserver, or just Manticore this and trade in here. Yeah, because his 3/2 can't kill Manticore by itself. Even with the potion, it'll be 1 damage short. So it's going to force him to have to find another way through Manticore, and then we can play Skeletal Dragon. He slays.
If I fall,
Huh,
the
okay,
hist
sure.
will be
Yeah,
paid.
we're looking good. Looking good, my friends. I will take this trade. I don't think I want to edict this.
You must be cleansed.
Sure. I'm not going to go face just yet. I want to wait till I'm completely clear of his board. The one thing about this deck, though, is it is very slow to climb. Oh, well, there you go. Because it's going to end up... It's going face. It is very slow to climb because you're going to end up basically just constantly... what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to end up constantly getting them to low health and then trying to stall out the game. I'll play Preserver this turn. Next turn, I'll potentially Soul Tear either a Dark Guardian or a Thieves Guild Shadowfoot in case we hit Prophecies. I'll Edict that. So we're going to Edict. Javelin actually would be better. Javelin that. I'll Edict this. Actually, I guess we could just Soul Tear the... where are you? The Shadowfen Priest. So that lets us Edict Javelin. Or, sorry. We can't Javelin and Shadowfen, so it forces me to Shadowfen this. 6-12. We don't have... We'll set him for 5. No Prophecy. I didn't have lethal that turn. That's the only reason why I didn't go full in. And sadly, due to the damage level Phobon was at, we can... Oh, damn. Alright, well. Got some free mana there. He can hit again, get no more free mana. But then again, it's like he already has 12. So sure, he has 3 free mana cards, but... You know, it's not really a problem. Great. Hit you for 5 again. I know this trade looks stupid, but there's a lot of things in my graveyard I would rather get over having this dragon out, and we have javelins to deal with threats, so I don't mind him doing this, as opposed to letting him... Oh my god. As opposed to letting him do some kind of, like, equip shenanigans. Well, he did it anyways, so great. Soul Tear. Hit for 5.
Leave us!
Right now, I just want some health, honestly.
Let none defile our temple.
Just to be extra safe. And honestly, if any of you watching this, because I'm sure at least somebody will probably have an idea, know how to take this deck and somehow keep it at its, like, hilarious whatever the hell mana curve it's at. Okay, there we go. If anyone knows how to make this deck, like, better without necessarily ruining the ridiculous gimmick of just all the giant shit possible, let me know, because I would love to play any deck that's similar to this. But even betterly optimized? Is that what I'm going for here? Oh, there we go. I really would like to play a red deck, but every time I try to play red, I, like, screw up horribly. Or I should say, like, I just don't know how to play it correctly. We're going second. Obviously, we're not keeping Aurora and Sentry in our opening hand. Edict of Azura, sure. We're fighting Assassin. Not a matchup I get often. So I don't actually know what to expect from Assassin currently. This hand is pretty bad, though.
The sweeter the victory.
And obviously this hand's good with the ring. Or it's faster with the ring, but it's still 8 drops, you know. Now I think we just want to go ham, right? Against an Assassin.
Too late for you.
The card that I have the biggest problem with, actually, is that 8 mana 5/5 draw a card when you play it and when it dies, and lower the cost by 2. It's just ridiculous. Like, my deck is fine when it comes to slowing down the opponent and outvaluing them in the long run, but that's just so much value. You know what I mean? They basically get to draw 6 cards. You know, assuming they get all of them, but going long, usually that's possible. and then they get 12 mana discount in their hand total. It's just crazy. This will kill.
Shadow.
I also know there's some like assassin. There's some assassin deck that's like OTK that I saw when I looked at Legends decks to get an idea. I don't know if that's actually a meta deck or not. But when I see something like this, I always assume that maybe it's that deck because they're trying to get all the they're trying to get the 0 mana spells. We're not looking too bad going into the mid game here, especially if they start drawing us cards. Like I'm always okay with that.
Scales move in shadow.
Every time, man. Get out of here. And now I can't play Lydia because of this thing. However, this is fine.
Let none defile our temple.
Lydia, I feel like she's great. But with all the lethal running around right now, I'm not entirely sure if she's actually better or not than a Knight of the Hour. I want to say she is, because she's the same mana cost, but for 5 more health and blocks both lanes. So as long as there aren't lethals on board, she's extremely powerful. That's fine.
My scales move in shadow.
Do I edict this?
I would protect the hiss.
I want Shadowfen Priest back just in case. And next turn, Preserver the Root will be in cover this turn, and the next turn will pop up to a 6/6. Not anymore. But it would have given us a really good trade here. Sadly, they had the right answer. Execute.
My scales move in shadow.
Execute would be kind of cool to have as a prophecy.
If I fall,
I actually wonder why it's not.
they claim me.
You know what I'm talking about, guys? I feel like that'd be a pretty cool prophecy card. And again, no super efficient way to play our mana because of the execute, so I'll just play the Preserver and pass. I would have liked to play a Thieves Guild Shadowfoot that turn. Another one. Sure.
My scales move in shadow.
No attacks. So we can at least like Shadowfen. Oh, okay, you are attacking. Not expecting that to hit me. And once again, we don't have enough mana to do everything I want to do. I feel like I want to shadow this again. But we really need guards. The only problem is this lethal guy. I mean, we could play the Roaring Sentry. The only thing is that's obviously bad value. There is Edict, the lethal Hive Defender. It seems very inefficient, but it's potentially a good play. The only problem is that the Curse will lower our Hive Defender down to 2 attack. And even if that's what he has to do to trade in with these, this Murkwater Shaman is going to survive. Black Dragon, I also don't know, maybe this card's too slow for the kind of deck I'm playing. I know it's ironic saying that because it's 4 mana, but I mean, like, maybe there's a better card I could put in that slot. But I do enjoy the card greatly. Okay. Well, here's where I'll go ahead and Roaring Sentry then. You're not going to hit me for 1? Assuming there's no, like, finish off. Like, assuming there's no, this isn't a Leaf Lurker or a finish off, this should be great. Because, like, it'll die to these, but we'll gain 7 and take 3. So we gain 4 total. And we have another Roaring Sentry next turn. This is why I run a Roaring Sentry. It's a very important card for following up this. God damn it. It's a very important card for 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll take 4 damage this turn. Draws us a card. We got another freaking soul thing, man. Come on, get out of here.
My scales move in shadow.
Jeez. I don't care what your scales do. Alright. So normally, this deck just grinds out your opponent, but it seems like the Assassin has had amazing answers constantly. I'm assuming it's a Leaf Lurker here and then we lose the game. No. We still lose 0. Yeah. That's 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. So unless we hit a prophecy, that's exact lethal on us. I tried very hard to shut down those shamans, but it did not work out. Prophecy. Damn. Alright.
By the edge of fun.
Hard-fought victory.
I tried really hard to shut down those shamans, but dude, you just drew all of them. Oh, and if you guys are gonna suggest adding in ramp cards, I took those out because they were even playing scout. The main thing that's been drawing me away from playing ramp scout lately is I feel like compared to the power level of other early game cards, playing Tree Menders and Hiss Groves and stuff like that, I just feel like I lose way too much tempo on the board compared to on 3 mana playing like a Dark Guardian or playing anything else. And so it's the main reason why I've stepped away from Scout. Not only do I like Spellsword more, because you have a lot more just like removal for almost any situation, but at the same time, you... 4s. At the same time, it's just like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I like ramp. I'd rather have control-y cards in place of the ramp and then just naturally get to the late game. That's a great card. Red, yellow. What does red, yellow do? Assuming it's just like an aggro deck, right? It's gonna be mostly red with a little bit of yellow. Probably javelins and maybe executes. Yeah, it seems like it. We have a good opening for that. For this type of deck. Manticore, not what I want to see right now, but it's fine.
Come and warm yourself.
Sure.
A grievous error.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and just edict that, I think. We can naturally play Hive Defender next turn. And if he has a slow turn, we can even maybe Dragon Tail Savior, but I'd rather obviously get the guard up. But if he just keeps dumping in this lane and we can kill it with this, with our Dark Guardian, then I have no reason not to Dragon Tail Savior. So I can Hive Defender reactively. What is he talking about, dude? What's a grievous error? There is some merit to attacking him, because if he hits a prophecy, we'll also draw a card. But since he's playing aggressive, I'd rather try to grind him out for resources. Or after I... Oh, pardon me, excuse me. Or maybe attack him after I play Thieves Guild Recruit. Obviously, the Dark Guardian and Shadowfoot have non-synergies amongst themselves, but it's alright. Do we edict that? I think we do. Since we have a Shadowfin Priest in our hand. Oh, I should have coined out the... Or I should have mana ringed out the Dragon Tail Savior first. That was stupid. We'll save it. I really want to keep Dragon Tail Savior to reinforce whatever lane he starts dumping in. Riftbane is going to have guard, right? No, it does not. Alright. Here we go.
The longer the odds.
Let none defile our temple.
The only issue is that we have a Manticore in our hand now. So if he finds some really efficient way to break through here, it's not going to be great. However, that was not an efficient way of breaking through, so I will take it. 1/1 Nords. Is he going to kill the Dark Guardian? Yeah, he is. Cool. Parthenax. Oh boy.
So many persons.
Hopefully this is a card we can play. Oh gosh, almost, but I'm really glad to take that one from him. Because if he plays something big over here, now we can remove it with the Underworld Vigilante, so that's pretty good. He does get the double draw though. That was actually, this is probably a bad play, but I wanted to keep the Shadowfen for a support, which I guess also could have been the wrong play. We'll see. No broken runes. Now he could have played all 3 of his runes, and then, or all 3 of his, because he just got 2 Nords, and he should still have one in his hand, right? So he could have broken one of my runes and then played this guy, but he chose not to. Do we
Khajiit is
charge
having
at
a good
this
night.
now?
The longer the odds, the sweeter the victory.
There's
Why
nowhere
not?
they can hide.
We just have to shut him down for one more turn, and then we have Manticore, so it's not bad. And if he does play something over in the Shadow
Come
Lane,
and warm yourself.
well, I guess I'll be killing that.
Attack.
Sure. That's fine. Great draw.
You must be cleansed.
The Dark Brotherhood is a fox.
I'm not going to hit him for 3, because like I said, I'm trying to grind him down. And I think we're getting to the point where it's going to be possible. He still has 2 of the cards in his hand are still Nords, right? They are. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm not going to attack you, man.
There is
I don't know what
hope
you want,
for
but I'm
this
not going to
world.
attack you. Next turn, I'll start attacking him if he doesn't do anything. No, that's what he wanted. Yeah. Not gonna let you draw cards off that, man. Do I Manticore this? Probably not, but I will go ahead and hit him.
Claws out.
Dragon Tail Savior.
Too late for you.
His health is lower, so if he has... Oh wow, I forgot his name now. 6 mana, 4/4, draw 2 cards if you have more health. That's a thing, right? So if he is rocking that card, it's not going to be a problem. Oops. I just knocked my mouse right off the freaking desk. That's how excited I was. Oh, what does that do? That's not a card I... Oh, what happened to my mouse? Oh gosh, I messed up my sensitivity. Oh jeez. Oh god, this is not the right time to be messing up my sensitivity. There we go. No, this is still pretty shit. Alright. What is this? End of your turn. If a creature died this turn, deal damage to your opponent. That's not horrible. I kind of just want a Javelin here. We'll draw a card first. What is going on with this sensitivity? Oh, okay. Okay, sure. We'll hit you for 3.
Too late for you.
6, 7, oh, we don't have lethal, though. But I'll still deny him the top card.
So little time.
Fell the Mighty. Great card to steal. So let's go ahead and do that. Play this out. End the turn. I think we've won. I think we've won the game here.
I bow to
And we have. Good game, my friend.
By the egg of fire.
Well, there we go. As you can see, a very, very... I don't even know, guys. I don't know what's going on with this deck. It's just so fun to play because it has so much big crap in it. You know what I'm talking about? Big thing time. So I guess the deck's game plan is, I mean, we do have a lot of 3 drops. You're basically just mulliganing for anything in this top area. And there's enough here that your chances aren't that bad. Obviously, we're not counting Solitaire. You don't want this early game. And for all I know, maybe because there's so much big stuff, Solitaire is the weak link. But there's been a lot of times where having Solitaire for creatures such as Shadowfin Priest is very strong, or for getting emergency guards up. I've even won games just off simply grinding them down with Auroran Sentries and Solitairing them. I can't remember what deck that was against. I believe that deck was against the really grindy, like Ramp Warrior thing that's been going around. Like the gimmicky Unrelenting Rage deck. Auroran Sentry did help me with that after they went all the way up to 52 health after having like 2. With their Night Talon Lord, but yeah. So I would really like to have another Knight of the Hour, mainly because I want as much prophecy as I can, and obviously I don't want to go to 51 cards because that's just inefficient for the sake of, wow, my phone is blowing up. So maybe Lydia is, maybe one of these needs to be a Knight of the Hour, but these cards are both great. Lydia really shuts down decks that don't have access to lethal and are playing aggressive. Like Orc decks, for example, usually don't have anything lethal in them, at least not super commonly. So she's great for shutting that down. And the Black Dragon just forces your opponent to basically play into whatever lane you want. So like if I really fortified one lane with guards, and I put Black Dragon in the other lane, usually they're kind of like, oh crap, I don't know what I want to do. And they'll even use like premium removal like Javelin and stuff on Black Dragon, which then makes my late game even better. But yeah, I'm open for any suggestions. Let me know. I will upload this deck onto Legends Decks and put a link in the description for anyone that does want to give me some advice on things they would change and want to be able to look at the deck without having to keep clicking around the video. But alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon.